course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And boy, I just made it to my seat. Oh man. You guys should see the behind the scenes. That was the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson and read by a great man named John F. Kennedy. One of the greatest speeches in presidential history, maybe?
Oh, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Love it. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Same thing with Bitcoin. Ask not what Bitcoin can do for you, but ask what you can do for Bitcoin. And this is Thomas Jefferson right here. He was in the room for a long time in that summer of the 1776, writing that Declaration of Independence. And again, it reminds me a lot of maybe what this man was going through, writing this document, which I've always said is a mix between the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. In 200 years, this will be maybe up there with the Declaration of Independence, or maybe even more important, the Bitcoin white paper, because this will be global. Everybody will be reading this. They'll be having this in every language in the world in 100 and 200 years. But we'll see what happens. But we got a lot of things going on. We got the war waging still, day 27 of the war, and Trump thinks it's winding down. That's what he thinks. And he had a 15-point plan. We might talk about that today, that Iran allegedly shut down. They had their own little 5-point plan. But we'll see what happens. But a lot of people are, doubting this. And I was at the gas station today, and let's just say people are not happy, man. The gas is very, very high right now. But the Trump administration is basically saying, hey, man, this is a short-term hurt for a long-term gain, short-term pain for a long-term gain. But we'll see. But it's a narrative war right now between the anti-Americans and the Americans in this country. And what do I mean by anti-American? Well, the liberal media is anti-American. They hate you and they hate this country. They want Trump to lose so bad that they will want the country to lose. So that means they want you to lose just to fit their narrative and to get back into power and control. And we can't have that, man. And we have to be against this form or this this Democrat Party, this reiteration of the Democrat Party. It's not good, man. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to help me fight this narrative, because that's what we're doing every day, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting against the narrative. These people are fucking liars. Okay? And we have to make sure that the truth will set you free, and you'll be a free thinker, freedom keeper, and truth seeker. And that is not a good thing here in America today. But hey, we won something with the Olympics. I've seen that Trump basically put pressure on them and say, hey, no more men and women's sports, which is supposed to be common sense. But again, common sense today ain't common. But you guys have a lot of common sense, and we have it together. And the common sense, I always say, is the cousin and the kin are first cousins of truth. But we'll see what happens. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to fight alongside with me than the Bitcoiners for Freedom group. And you guys are with me every single day, and I appreciate you every single day, and I love each and every one of you. You know that. And we're here together. I can't wait to see you guys in Vegas. And tonight, let's have fun on this show while we tell the truth and destroy all these lies. What is up, guys? It is Thursday, March 26, 2026. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 942,387. TikTok, next block. Sin, Diesel. I did not. Not the new one. I didn't. Do you have to set up the new one to get that? Don't tell me you got to set up that bullshit. Hit that like on the way in. Jenny, legendary. Jenny sending a heavy zap. Jenny did a combination. She hit me with a combination. Boom, boom, boom. She sent in 7,097 sats. Jenny did. And I'm like, what in the heck is this? Jen 1234 and Nico 4321. I don't think that adds up to 7,097 though. But I'll take it though. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it very much. You and Nico. Hi, Flipper. Hey, Fanny. Fanny and Backpacker called me today, and I was in the bed, boy. I was laid out. Love you guys. First year I stole my mom's phone to be on Jerry's stream. Okay, Flip. I know that's right. We love you, Flipper. Hey, Jerry and Freedom fam. Happy Thirsty Thursday. That's right, Greg. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for being over there on Bumble. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man. These gas prices are getting crazy right now. It's getting very difficult to find gas under $5 here in Vegas. They're in the low fours, high fives right now. I mean, high fours, low fives right now. Hola, what's up, Sin? Sin Diesel sends in his app. Thank you, Sin. +1 F with the Satyrs. Was that you? +1 to F with the 1 Satyrs. Okay, that's you, Jenny. Let me put that on here. Thank you, Jenny. 7,099. Thank you. And then Sin Diesel sends in 1845. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate that. My sensei, brother. Forget that other person. That's 63. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate you, bro. How are you? You must have to send it straight through, huh? Thank you, bro. Nice try, Flip. If you're not wearing pants as per usual, that gives a different meaning to behind the scenes, Geraldo. Yes, it does. And I think you would be right, man. Hey, nobody's here, so why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I send from Flipper. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hola, Flipper. She did? What's up, Gray? Gray Motion, how are you, man? Gray Motion is now in the chat. Son, I love you, Flipper. Oh, Sin, I love you. Jen did not send sats. Jen did send. Wait, what? Jen did not. Wait, was that? Wait. Jen 1234, Nico 4321, and oh, that was Gray Motion. Jen 1234 and Nico 4321, and what will be the next numbers? Love you too, Chiquita. All right, well that was Gray Motion, I guess. My bad. My bad. I stand corrected. All right, so let me get that over there to Gray Motion. Oh, I got fooled right there. Gray Motion says she did. Well, you're going on the top of the leaderboard, sir. Thank you, Gray. Appreciate it, brother. Don't tell mom that I did. Huh. You got me on that one, bro. Hey, Jenny, zapped 1 +1 to F with the 1 Satyrs. Okay. That's what's up. You're the best, Flipper. Good evening, Jerry and friend. What's up, Ginger? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Ginger's a 3-star general as well. Ginger, how was your day, man? Good to see you, brother. Gray must have seen his wallet then. You getting smarter, Jared. +1 for the Satyr. For the Satyr, that shows up. Yes, it did, but the other one didn't. Thank you so much, Gray. You did not have to do that, Jenny. Hi, Ginger. I know, Gray, but I can do what I wanted to. Gray must have seen his wallet then. Oh, Jenny's passing Gray sats, it looks like. Uh-oh. Wow, Sin. Sin sends in a big one. Sometimes you have to gun a little old school with the zap action. Sometimes you have to go little old school with the zap action. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, Sin. Sin just made my phone real heavy, brother, with a big 1845. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Busy day back in the shop for some late night work. Okay. Hi, Jen. Don't think I'm on the main wheel. I don't think you are either, brother. You're not actually. Sin. Sin, my bad. Thank you, man. Always tell me, man. I'm a one-man show up here. Uh-oh, somebody just sent something big. Pause. Hold on. From Path of Love. Oh. Oh. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. June 8th, 2024. 6/8/2024. Wow. That was oh man, I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Maddie just sent me a zap. Maddie. Yeah, June 8th, 2024. That's when I met Maddie. I met her June 8th, 2024. Maddie. Oh, Maddie. Damn it. Oh my gosh. That girl knows she knows how to get me, man. All right, 1845 plus 63 for Sin. That's 1908 for Sin. Maddie, thank you, ma'am. I don't know if you're here. Let me put Maddie up there. Damn, Maddie's damn, Maddie, you came in heavy, didn't you? That's so funny. That's so funny. I was just thinking about Maddie, man. Just thinking about Maddie. Well, Maddie, you're on the MVB wheel, ma'am, and might not be able to text because you're at work or something, or you may not be here. But I spin at the end of this, and the winners. I add up all the sats. If you're listening, Maddie, and I give them to the winner, Maddie. Hey, it's all good. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate you, bro. And I'm far from one to tell a woman what she should do or shouldn't do. That's right. That's Maddie, right? Yes, it is. Damn, that messed me up right there. Maddie, yes. Good morning, Gray. Freedom family. Hope all is well. What's up, Trey Day? How are you, man? You in here early, ain't you, bro? That's what's up, man. Good to see you. Wow, Maddie, I didn't even know you I'm not gonna say that. Maddie's still messing with the Bitcoin, huh? Making a black man blush up here, Maddie. But anyways, so funny, man. Oh man. But Trump's playing chess right now. He's lying to the people. You know what I mean? And he's telling everybody's, everything's good and blah 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 blah. He's trying to make good sentiment. You know what I mean? Trey, let me put you on the wheel. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put Maddie on the wheel. If she's here. Maddie and Coco. That's so funny. Otis came in yesterday and now she comes in today. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Good evening, Freedom family. Hope you are all having a wonderful day. What's up, my man? There he goes. My partner in crime, BTC Backpacker. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He made a video today that I have not watched yet. I watched the one from a couple days ago. But there's his link. Make sure you guys go to his channel, man. Check him out. If you haven't already, I'm sure you have. Something else happened. Ad for Coco 2. Wow. Jen sends in 6824 for Coco. Okay. 6,824. Thank you. Jenny? Wow. Thank you so much, Jenny. Adding one more for the best year ever. Yeah, I'm biased. You're biased? Let me see. 1909? Is that what it is? 1909, Sin Diesel? Thanks, Sin. I think Sharon's in the house. Sharon! Somebody sent in 5,555 sats. I believe that's Sharon. That's Sharon's number. It's got to be Sharon. Check again, sir. Okay. Oh, my bad. 1845. Okay. So 64. No, I had 63 because I already added one. 1909 plus 63. Yeah, you are a little biased, sir. 1972. Thank you, sir. That was a great year, wasn't it? I think Biggie was born that year as well. 555 is 2 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 1. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dash now skipped away. Maddie's in the house. Hey guys. Oh, Jen, thank you. You made her come out of the hole. I think she was gonna sit there and chill. Maddie, thank you for that. Thank you for that wonderful gift, ma'am. I appreciate it. That was a lot of sats, ma'am. PTC sessions are tough. PT sessions are tough. Fanny and Anonymous finished theirs about a month ago. Oh, yeah, PT. Yeah. That was I. 5. Oh, okay. Trey, my bad. Well, Trey, you stealing Sharon's numbers, man. Trey Day. put you on the Zelle, man. All right. Trade A. I thought you was Mr. 10 grand, man. Trade A. 5,555. Coco. How is Coco, anyways? That is, Maddie, I was just thinking about you. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Fatty LaBelle, he says. Fatty LaBelle. Fatty LaBelle? I don't, is that a singer or who's that? The troll. Maddie popped up. It's going to be a good night. I mean, yeah, man. It's always a good night when she's around. Gray, you're the man. Yep, Biggie, fellow Gemini, born about a week before yours truly. Pac born a year early. Yep, June 16th, 1971. Mama gave birth to a hell-raising heavenly son. What's up, big dog? Was that me? If you talking to me, I'm chilling. I am chilling, Maddie. Maddie, not me. I can't get in my wallets. I broke my old phone and can't get in my accounts. Oh, Sharon's in the house though. What's up, Sharon? Good to see you. Very good to see you, Sharon. Wow, got people just popping in here, man. Didn't expect that. Troll boy, is that your wife? Question mark. Fatty LaBelle. Holy shit. Somebody just sent in a really cool number. 6969. Too bad I can't see it on Zapstream, but and then a 666 to keep the devil at bay, he says, or they say. Who sent in the 6969? Aha! I love Sharon. Sharon, like login credentials? Hey, everyone. Have anyone seen that Drewski skit? I'm sorry, it was hilarious. I didn't see it, but I saw it. Like I saw it up there, but I didn't actually see it. Are the woke the woke people got mad when he did the other ones. That's Jenny, Maddie. That's Jenny, honey. I mean, that's Jenny, Maddie. Yes, backpacker. 69, you better look at Fanny. 69. Oh, no. Jenny, tonight, eh? That must be a funny person who sent that 6969. Where's Joe and his shaft? Joe and his shaft? Jen knows. Was that you, Fanny? Because it's not freaking showing up on my Zapstream, man. I don't want to give up on Zapstream, man, but it's like starting to get on my nerves, bro. You know what I mean? And boy, let me tell you something. Your boy is tired today, man. I have a goal of how many steps I want to take a day and how many calories I want to burn. And I did them real early today, and I was fucking hurting, boy. It's actually easier to get them out of the way during the day, man. Because now my clothes are starting to get a little big on me now. You know? And what we got? We got 3 over on Bumble. And I'm meticulously measuring out my calories and everything else on my food. Jen knows. Oh, I can't see her comments. I don't know why. Huh. It does that sometimes with her, man. Maddie's in the house. Jor, yes. Burger, she wrote, he says. Burger, she wrote. Did she write about a burger, the troll? I mean, what's up with this, man? What's up? Bro, the Inception Jerry has tripped me out like top and bottom Jerry Terry from yesterday. Top and bottom. Whoa. Said pause. Pause, bro. Pause. I made a team for the April-May walking challenge. Slow but mighty. Oh, nice. Jenny, can you head over to Bumble, you think, or no? Bumble won't mess up the chat, I know. YouTube hates Maddie. Hates me, Maddie. YouTube blows. I mean, come on, Sam. You made me read that out loud. Do I got to proofread your stuff before I do, like I do Fanny? Fanny, was that you with the 69? Or what? Who's sending that 6969? And who's sending the 666? You know I said that on purpose. Pause indeed. Of course you did, bro. Of course you did. Oh man. But anyways, guys, it's a wonderful day today, man. And let me tell you, man, you remember I tell you like I've been getting like not heat strokes, but I've been really messed up in the heat. Well, today I went for a long walk today in that parking lot I go to when I do my videos. And it was 90 something degrees and I was walking and I was fine, man. I was good. Click on all chat. You might just be seeing top only. Can you stop saying that? Pause, please. Don't say those two words, man. Okay. Fanny, thank you. Okay, that was Fanny. Who did the 666? Who did the 666? Fanny. Damn, that's a lot of sats, Fanny. I think that's probably 69. 69. That was probably Gray Motion, I'm guessing. By the way, sats are on sale right now. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, brother. As you can see in the title. Hey, Philly. The devil. Okay, that was you, Gray. Read the comment. Okay. Which one, brother? Because it ain't showing up. Oh, read the comment. Okay. It said, I did read the comment. Unless my dumb ass missed something. Oh, let me change this. Hold on. Let me see, my boy. To keep the devil at bay. Yeah, I read that. So it's definitely Gray Motion. So what we got here, Gray? Gray will not be outdone, man. 7,099 plus 666 equals 7765. Thank you, Gray. This is the MVB wheel, ladies and gentlemen. The most valuable Bitcoiner wheel. You guys remember this wheel? The MVB wheel. Jerry, too, and no. Not doing that. Oh, yes, I will. I'm easy to outdo. Oh, yes, I will. I'm easy to outdo. No, you're not, brother. No, you're not. Fatter Star Galactica. Fatter Star Galactica. I've heard of Battlestar Galactica, but Fatter Star Galactica. Is that a old show? Because the one I used to watch was from a long time ago. I actually used to like that show. It was like a discount Star Trek. But Fatter Star Galactica. Never heard of it, sir. Change it from top chat to live chat. Pause. I had to do same because I couldn't see Jen's comments on you know what chat as well. JD Vance won't get elected. This idiot just said that Iran was going to use nuclear suicide vests, and that's why America had to attack. LMAO. These motherfuckers so dumb. Wow. Oh, I see. My chat was filtered to top messages. Okay. Maddie, what are you doing? Are you at work right now? Maddie comes in here. Maddie. YouTube blows. No, it doesn't. BoobTube blows, not YouTube. What's up, Jor, for the score? How are you, man? Let me put Jor up in here. Jor, how are you, man? Maddie's in the house, Jor. Ain't that crazy? Jor for the score. Guys, the conference is upon us, guys. We're getting closer and closer to the conference. Am I the only one trying to lose weight before the conference? True that, Jor. Record crowd in Bumby, is it? Let's see. Now we've had a few more in there than that. Wow. We've had a couple more than that. I think we had like 12 one time. Matt, you got Bumble? Get on there if you don't. Don't forget Arnie. I got him. Thank you, honey. Hi, Madeline. Jor is here with his shaft in his hand. Jor, is it beer 30 yet? Cheers. Jor, aha. Oh, Cassiopeia. What did I miss there? Cassiopeia. Shaft 30. Pause. What's up? Jor. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, San, for going over to Bumble for me, brother. How many we got over there now? Looks like 8 still. We are good, man. Wow, Maddie's back in the house, huh? Being a troublemaker, sending in sats. I mean, you come out with a bang, man. Hello, Sharon. BBBBB. Yeah. Well, listen, guys, we got some things to talk about today. Fanny, get off my shaft. Okay. That was a fun live. We're dating ourselves, Great Motion. Oh boy. Well, you've already dated yourself with that number. But as we said, Jor. Pause. There's a. But anyways, guys, Bitcoin is a dipping, which we love. And today, for 68,769 cuck bucks, you can get yourself 100 million sats. But the most important part, guys, for one of those cuck bucks, just one of them will get you 1,454 Satoshis. And yes, I said it, for $1. Joe, I cat your shaft looked so mighty and powerful when I saw it on your live. Baha. Okay. Must be some inside jokes. Was that today? But yeah, man. We're just chilling. And what's gold and silver at today? Don't let your smile fool ya. Advice. Fool ya. $68. So it's about 1,000 ounces of silver for 100 million Satoshis. $4,383 for gold. So it'll take you about gold, question mark. Why does it have a question mark on it? 15.6% or 15.6 ounces of gold for 1 Bitcoin. So that's what's up. Ah, you said it, Jerry. Yeah, I know. Pause. I know. I need Bitcoin to drop down to 50K real quick so I can get really good. LOL. Yeah, me too, man. I would love that. Yes, I know, but we so far over their heads they don't even realize it. The power of age. Yeah, y'all got me, man. I don't even know. I made a drink called the Shav Espresso Vodka Caramel Ice Cream, and it was delicious. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's where that comes from. Okay. You got a lot to lose, he says. I mean, I'm a little plumpy, Facts, boom. Fanny enjoyed the name of it. Okay. Just a splash of the V in that Shav. If you know, you know. I love inside jokes. Hope to be a part of one day. Yes, someday. Yeah. Me too, man. Backer. So yeah, that's what it's doing right now. And the Bitcoin halving is coming soon. As you can see at this outer rim. Pause. It's going around and around and around. And according to the Bitcoin halving clock, we got 2 years and 5 days, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 5 seconds until we hit that illustrious number of 1,000,050. And we're getting close to 1,000,000 as far as the block goes. Blocks goes anyways. We're about 57 and some change away from 1,000,000 blocks, guys. That's going to be crazy. And nobody's even going to care about it. We already mined 20 million Bitcoin. Nobody gave a shit. You know what I mean? But we do. But speaking about giving a shit, we are here today on this beautiful Thursday, March 26th. And it is beautiful today here in Las Vegas. And we're here to celebrate this wonderful system on the base layer when the miners figure out what the competitions are and they win a block. But you can win a block as well. You don't have to do any math to do it either. Via BTC won 387. Unknown won 388. 389 was Luxor, and Founder USA won 390. Every time one of these blocks come out, you have a chance to win some sats. How much do you ask? Well, it depends. Depends on your level. If you are a subscriber, which is great, remember hit that subscribe button, guys. You will receive 105 sats. And there's levels to this. Level 1, $2.99, one tier, 1 star. $3 a month will get you 210 sats per spin. Oh, excuse me, 210 sats per spin. The Bitcoin is for freedom. The middle tier right here will get you a lot more sats. And also you become a member of our team in the Signal group. We'll love to have you. We got Gray in there. Wealth of knowledge. Sin's in there. Packer family's in there. Jor's in there. You can get on this map as well. Join in the conversation. We got some great conversations up in there. And then level 3, the legendary status, aka the Satoshi Millionaire for $7. Now, if you do the $5 plan, you get 315 sats per spin, per win. Legends get 420. So it's all dependent on your level. But either way, you have a chance to win. You know what I mean? I had a girl offer me in New York year ago. In New York years ago, I said, sure. She gave me a no hands Kula and cream. She was a real not. Oh, wow. Okay. Jor, that drink here is called a blow something. Gray, haha. Gray, dude, you forgot the whipped cream on top. Unknown solo miner? I know, right? Probably somebody small, a little small dude. Gray, haha. Oops, I forgot about the stolen phone in the house. Poor kid. I know, right? Unknown miner. But anyways, this Thursday, March 26, 2026, we're going to start off with the Bitcoin block height of 387 for the first spin. And we're going to spin that thing to see who can win that thing. Add a star to your name. Maddie almost won the first spin. Well, I guess size doesn't matter. Sharon, does it? I hope not. Plus, they have us as parents. They know what's up. Damn right. Hiya, there she is. She's over on Bumble now. 10 of y'all on Bumble. There we go. Double figures. Let's do it, dude. Now, what do we have on Zapstream? 2 viewers on Zapstream. Does it really need whipped cream, though? Jenny. So I did not hit the button to come to Bumble. Just showed up. All right. Yes, exactly, Gray. That's a job drink. Okay. Welcome to the Cool Kid Club, Jenny. Gray, instead of tea parties, my kids were making mixed drinks. LOL. I don't know how I got here. Wow. Okay. I'm the same way. I wake up sometimes like, how did I get here? All right, let's see who's going to add a star to their name. A legend can get a star to their name, too. And it'll be all day today, too. Arnie's going to get a star to his name. Arnie. Arnie just received 525 sats. When you get a star next to your name as a legend, you get an extra 105 sats. Boom. So Arnie will be receiving 525 per spin now. Congratulations, Arnie, for block 387. Hit that thumbs up on BoobTube and Bumble. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate that, brother. Sharon. Size or amount matters. Wow. Okay. Jerry, you know it's true. It's the truth. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. Aliens. Yes. Kids very base. Yes, they are. Fanny, I got drunk the first time at age 2. Arnie boy. Wow, did you really? Fanny, LMFAO. Way to go, Arnie boy. That's right. Haha, George is drinking a. I'm weak. Arnie, make your humans cocktail. LOL. Arnito, hey now. Wolf, wolf, Arnie. Without the whipped cream, it's a shaft. Either way, gay, I guess. Pause. Yes, Sharon. Arnie boy with the first spin. And got a little something extra with it. Let's see who can get block 387. Or 388, excuse me. Oh, 388. This might be Jor. Is that Jor? Freedom spin. For those of you that don't know, freedom spin is Sharon, boo. Shav is pretty gay. LMAO. Pause. Yes, it is. Freedom spin is if it lands on your name, you can pick whatever good thing that you want for the rest of the show. All right, we'll explain once you land on it. Smile for you. All right, that doesn't count. Freedom spin. Get whatever you want. Chat's out of control. Is it Friday? Freedom spin that shit. Canadians will Canadian. Now, let's do that again. Let's do that again. What the fuck? Okay, Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper's not here. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. Is that a basketball player or who's that, sir? Grasshopper, if you're in the wind and Wheeze, let me know. No, George doesn't do the whipped cream, so it's a limp shaft. Pause. Haha, Sharon. It was pretty stiff, to be honest. Pause. Hot Tui on that thing. Pump some Viagra in it, Jar. 388 freedom spin the Grasshopper. But she's legendary. Fanny, say what? LMFAO. Yeah, I know, but you got to be here. I put her name on. I have a certain amount of people that I just put their name on. You got to at least come in, though. Rumble is wilding. Yes, it is. And Anna's laughing so hard right now. All right, I got to take Grasshopper off. I got a certain people that I just automatically put their name on before the show starts. Put Cindy's over there. So let's do it again. You got to at least show up. Like if you show up and leave, that's one thing. Who's going to get the freedom spin? For 388? I think it's going to be Jor. Nope, great motion. And yet you be forgetting me. Not anymore. Where is chat at Dumble? It's right here, brother. The cool kids are definitely here. Yes. Great Motion, you got a freedom spin, sir. What would you like? You can have double your sats for the day, add a star to your name, one entry in the MVB wheel, which you already got. Next 3 blocks belong to you. What would you like, sir? Pick whatever you'd like, brother. Gang, gang, gang. Sharon, you know it. Congratulations. Yay, Gray. It's a great day because I stack sats. That's right, brother. Same here, man. Same here. Every hour I do it. Automatically. The cool and fun kids. That's right. Boy, we're going to have so much fun during this conference, man. 3 blocks, I'm already a star in my own mind. 3 blocks. All right, brother. That's actually a very smart play, Grasshopper. So you got 388, 389, and 390, Grasshopper. Gray. That's 1,260 sats for you, sir. Boom. Smart move. All right, we're all caught up. Cool. Smiling faces. Smiling faces. Real quick, guys. We brought up Friday. Well, Maria made me something the other day. Well, not the other day, a couple years ago, and I found it. I said, should I? I'm going to play this, man. You know what I mean? Grasshopper said in Signal, it's game night at her crib. So she wasn't going to be able to make it to the live tonight. Oh, okay. You can have whatever you like. Where is the chat in Dumble, please? I don't see. You got to go to Bumble, bro. All the people that are talking, the people with the blue next to their names, usually Dumble. We must have been the rejects of school. You don't see it. You are, Gray. My mom says I'm cool. You are cool. Gray, volcano incoming. Yes. Wow, Maria, all ears is anonymous is in it now. LOL. Yes. Jerry is so slow. I got it. Yeah, I am slow, bro. All right, let's see what Maria's talking about. She made something for me, and it's been a while. So I said, you know what? I just knocked the dust off this video. Let's see what she made.
It's all natural and homemade. Let me show you how easy it is to make fresh pasta at home. To our mixer, we're adding.
She said it's homemade. Homemade fresh pasta from scratch. And it's, it's pretty nice. It's really nice.
Yep, it's all natural and homemade. Let me show you how easy it is to make fresh pasta at home. To our mixer, we're adding flour, semolina, salt. Give that a mix before adding 3 eggs. Let that mix for about a minute. Then you're gonna add between 1 to 3 tablespoons of water depending on your dough. Once it comes together, switch to the dough hook and let that mix for about 3 minutes. Then you want to knead your dough with the push-pull method that I'm doing right here for another 3 minutes, or until it's nice and soft and you're able to put it into a ball. Then I just added some oil, wrapped it with some plastic wrap, and that's about it. You can switch into any pasta attachment that you have with your KitchenAid. I have a fettuccine one that I'm doing here, so let me know if you guys want me to show you how I did it and how I made this delicious pasta that I made right here. It was so easy from start to finish. This only takes an hour, and that's faster than ordering DoorDash and getting cold food delivered.
Yes. See how happy she is? Man, she's just so happy. All natural, too. It is all natural. It's a rule, LOL. Was gifted a membership by Jenny. Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I didn't know that. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Jenny gifting out more memberships. Jenny gifted 1 subscription to Jerry Loves Freedom. Gifted another subscription to Jerry Loves Freedom. And then another one just now. Wow, Jenny. Thank you. 3 of them. So Sin was gifted 1. Gray Motion was gifted 1. And Ginger was gifted 1. Look at Jenny. Stepping away for a minute. Okay. Was gifted a membership by Jenny. Sharon plus Fanny plus Maria equals fire. All natural, yeah. Yeah, Gray Motion does not like Maria for some reason. I don't know why. Look at that. I see it, Fanny. I see it. I have that mixer. Oh yeah. Do you, Sharon? Is it just like hers though? Does it look just like that? Because if it does, you're gonna stay over here with me. Sin, yes. Semolina sounds like something you catch after one night with Maria. Just saying. Thank you, Jenny. Jerry back showing the Yes, definitely. Push and pull. Yeah. That's syphilis, Sin. Jerry, connect the dots. Oh, I know. Jen, well, wait, what time is it? Anonymous just asked. The dance at the end. I saw that. I saw that, man. It was very nice. It's a very nice dance. You know? Sin was gifted a membership by Jenny. Damn, Jenny. How many you giving away? We already read that, right? Yeah. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that very much. Can you pinch to zoom the oven clock? Oh, man, that's a nice clock, isn't it? Gracias for the membership, Juanita. Jen, LOL. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Jen. Bitcoiners love Maria. I don't think Gray Motion likes her too much. You're welcome, Ginger. It's Mexican cookbook time. That was it. Okay. Cool. All right, Gray won the first one and the 3. Thanks for the memberships. No doubt, Jenny. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. But I got a couple of videos I want to watch today. I want to start off with B retirement. This is a really, really good video. He broke down the you're welcome, Sin. He broke down the Bitcoin math, the 21 million math. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody break it down like this. I actually have, but this is a very good video. So without further ado,
4 years.
let's play this one because this is really good and informative. Make sure you guys get your pen and paper out because this is a really good video.
What if I told you that one simple math formula guarantees that there will never be more than 21 million Bitcoin? Today, I'm going to break it down, and there's no math degree required. I'm Michael, and this is Retirement. Here's the thing about the digital world. Everything can be copied. Music, photos, documents. A perfect digital copy costs essentially nothing. So how do you create something that's digitally scarce? Something that can't just be duplicated at will? This is actually one of Bitcoin's most important innovations. And to appreciate it, we need to look at what's happening with the money we use every day. Governments around the world have been printing money at an unprecedented rate. Since the year 2000, the US M2 money supply has more than tripled. Every new dollar printed dilutes the value of the dollars that are already in your pocket. This is debasement, the slow, gradual erosion of purchasing power. And it's not just the US. The euro, the yen, the pound, nearly every fiat currency has been debased by the government that controls it. And this is an inherent flaw in the fiat monetary system. Now, gold investors will tell you that gold is the answer. And gold has served as money for thousands of years, and for good reason. It's relatively scarce. But here's something many people don't realize. The gold supply increases by 1.5 to 2% per year through mining. And as the gold price rises or technology improves, gold miners find ways to extract even more. Nobody knows how much gold exists on Earth or in the asteroid belt. Gold is scarce, but its scarcity is not absolute or precisely knowable. Now, I get a lot of comments saying that Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. Let's address that head on. The US dollar has not been backed by gold since 1971. Its value comes from government decree and collective trust. A $20 bill is just a piece of linen and cotton. Its intrinsic value is just a few cents. Bitcoin's value proposition isn't about intrinsic value in the physical sense. Bitcoin's value comes from its unique properties. It's verifiably scarce, it's divisible, it's portable, it's durable, and it can't be printed or debased by any government. These are the properties that make something good money, and Bitcoin has all of them, enforced not by trust in an institution, but backed up by code and mathematics. And that brings us to the star of today's video, the Bitcoin supply formula. Here it is. The sum from I equals 0 to 32 of 210,000 times the floor of 50 divided by 2 to the power of I. If that looks intimidating, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll understand every single piece of it. It's really just a simple series of addition problems. Let's start with that big Greek letter, sigma. In math, sigma just means add things up. That's it. When you see this symbol, all it's saying is do a calculation multiple times and add up the results. The numbers above and below sigma are called limits. They tell us where to start and where to stop. In our formula, we start with I equals 0 and go all the way up to I equals 32. So we're going to do 33 calculations, one for each value of I, and then we're going to add them all together. Each time I increases by 1, we enter a new epoch. Think of an epoch as a chapter in Bitcoin's story. The first epoch, when I equaled 0, began when Bitcoin first launched in January of 2009. Each epoch lasts exactly 210,000 blocks on the Bitcoin blockchain. Since Bitcoin's protocol is designed to produce a new block approximately every 10 minutes, each epoch lasts roughly 4 years. Now let's decode the numbers in the formula. 210,000. This is the number of blocks in each epoch. This represents how many block rewards will exist inside each chapter of Bitcoin's history. 50. That's the original block reward. In Bitcoin's first epoch, each block that was mined rewarded the miners with 50 brand new Bitcoins. 2 to the power of I. This is the halving mechanism. Each epoch, the block reward is divided by 2, or cut in half. So what began with a 50 Bitcoin block reward becomes 25, and then 12.5, and then 6.25, and so on. 32.
This math is so damn cool, man. So damn cool. Uh-oh, somebody just sent in 2468. Who do we appreciate? Is that Spaceman? Why won't Zapstream work for me, Jor? Jor, what am I doing wrong with Zapstream, bro? Why won't it update for me, man? I'm trying, man. I'm trying it. Spaceman, was that Spaceman or what's up, Jerry? Let me on that wheel. From the Spaceman. All right, Spaceman. Thank you, bro. How goes it, man? My man, Spaceman. Put you up on this wheel. Thank you, Spaceman. Appreciate it, brother. Put you on the wheel of Satoshi. I mean, the MBB wheel as well. Spaceman, 2,468. Thank you, my brother.
2. That's the total number of halvings. After 33 epochs, the block reward is so small that it rounds down to 0. Let's walk through the math. In the first epoch, I equals 0. So we multiply 210 times 50 divided by 2 to the power of 0. Now any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. So what we have is 210,000 times 50 divided by 1, or 210,000 times 50. That gives us 10,500,000 Bitcoin. 10.5 million Bitcoins, or half of the total supply, were mined in Bitcoin's first 4 years. In the second epoch, I becomes 1, and 2 to the power of 1 equals 2.
No, he just kind of talks robotic. Unless he made this video AI, but I've seen him walk around the beach and stuff. Because everybody asks me, is this guy robotic? I think he's just really good at reading and not looking down like the other guy from Green Candle or whatever. We're going to watch him next.
So the block reward in the second epoch is 50 divided by 2, which is 25. Multiply 210,000 times the new block reward of 25 Bitcoin per block, and you get 5,250,000 Bitcoins mined in epoch 2. The running total, 10.5 million plus 5.25 million equals 15.75 million Bitcoins. In the third epoch, I equals...
Satman! What's up, Satman? How you doing? He's just reading a teleprompter. Yeah, I think that's what it is, too. AI's got us all messed up, man. Make sure you subscribe to my boy Trent from the Bitcoin Technician, or he is the Bitcoin Technician. Make sure to subscribe to him. And he's our behind-the-scenes hard worker at the Truth of Work podcast. If you guys haven't subscribed to this, please do. Oh, shit, hold on. There's Trent's channel, and here's the Truth of Work channel. No one has ever accused us of being AI. Haha. No. Definitely not me. Definitely not me, Jor. As much as I screw up. Hiya, Trent. Satman, can I have your autograph? Damn right. He fed his voice to an AI and then created the audio. Easy to do. Oh, is that what he did? Okay. Next segment should be up in a few. I'm just making a thumbnail. Okay, thank you, Satman. Appreciate that, man. Monday Night Live with Trent, live and fun. Yes. He goes lives on Monday night at like 4 my time, which is 7 Eastern. He's up there for a couple hours, editing our Truth to Work videos from Sunday. Some say we are AI, A-Holes Incorporated. Yeah, I've been called that, man. They just got to watch Jerry try to do math or pronounce something. You are correct, Jenny. Same time your show is usually on. Yeah. Yes, he does, but it's all good. It's all good.
Equals 2. So we take 2 to the power of 2, and that equals 4. So 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. That's the block reward for epoch 3. So in epoch 3, we mine a total of 2.625 million Bitcoins. See the pattern? Each epoch, the block reward gets cut in half, and the total supply issued for that epoch is also cut in half. This halving pattern is incredibly powerful. In that first epoch, 10.5 million Bitcoins were mined. But in the fourth epoch, which we're in right now, the block reward is just 3.125 Bitcoin per block. The rate of new supply being created is constantly shrinking.
Now, I don't want to be the actually guy, okay? Jor, I don't want to be the actually guy, but he says 10.5 million was epoch 0. Actually? I mean, this is the only reason it makes me think he is AI too, because he would have caught this. Because it's supposed to be Epoch 1 right here. I believe. Epoch 1 is supposed to be here. Because I don't know about an Epoch 0. So I don't want to be the actually guy, you know? Test if Jerry is AI. Ask him to pronounce or read something in Spanish. Yeah, well, you'll know very quickly that I am not. Or ask him to pronounce. I can't pronounce it. Oh, man. I cannot pronounce it, man. Hola! Dude is confusing Genesis with 0. Yes. Yeah, we are in Epoch 5. Yeah, it said we're Epoch 4. Bidet. Yeah, see, I knew that. So yeah, so I don't know. He may be doing his AI thing here. Because that's definitely not right. And you know me with the epochs. Okay. You guys all know me with the epochs, man. I love the epochs. That's my thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're in Epoch 5 right now. About right here. And yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's right.
Compare that to fiat currencies, where the money supply is accelerating. Bitcoin does the exact opposite. The supply issuance follows a predictable, decelerating curve that everyone can verify. Now, here's a fascinating detail. If you step through all 33 epochs and add up the results, you end up just shy of 21 million Bitcoin. You end up with 20.
Uh-oh, Jory's about to try to say the number. Can he get it right? I'm not real either. Can he get the number right, Jory? Let's see. Let's see if he can get it right.
21 million Bitcoin. You end up with 20,999,999.9769 Bitcoin.
Point? What is it? What? God, I don't want to be the actually guy. But okay.
This means the total supply asymptotically approaches 21 million, but never reaches 21 million.
Asymptotically? Did he just say that word?
Asymptotically approaches 2099.9769 Bitcoin. This means the total supply asymptotically approaches 21 million, but never reaches 21 million. This makes Bitcoin even more scarce than most people think. So why does all this matter? Because for the first time in history, we have an asset whose supply schedule is completely transparent, mathematically verifiable, and cannot be changed by any government, central bank, or corporation. Gold scarcity depends on geology and mining technology. It's uncertain. Fiat currency scarcity depends on political decisions. It's unreliable. But Bitcoin scarcity depends on math. It's absolute. You don't have to trust anyone. You can verify this yourself. You could enter the formula into
Sid. Oh my God, bro. That's what I'm saying, Sid. I'm like, what the hell did he say? 92 degrees today. Why did we have to bypass spring and go straight to hell? Yeah, same here. Same here, man. Asymptotically. Sounds like a pause. Yes, LOL. That's a big pause, bro.
a spreadsheet and confirm for yourself what the total supply of Bitcoin will be. That's the power of mathematical scarcity in the digital age. One elegant formula, 33 epochs, slightly less than 21 million Bitcoin. That's it. That's the entire monetary policy of the hardest money ever created, all written in one simple, beautiful line of math. If this helped you understand Bitcoin a little bit better, hit the subscribe button. I'm putting out similar content every single week.
So maybe he does make an AI version of himself. Because that was funny, man. Our early buy just went through. I got my dopamine shot, which I love that. Oh, somebody sent 21 sats. Thank you. Is that you, Flip? Because I can't see it on Zapstream for some reason, which is very frustrating, man. DCA equals hourly buy initiated. Yes, mine just went through too. Mine just went through, and I'm loving that, man. Loving that. Dude is half blinking. So weird. Yeah. He probably AI generated himself. But again, he does have a real channel. You know what I mean? He's got a real channel. He does his thing. He's walking on the beach and all kind of shit.
I'm not buying crap anymore. Ever since I started studying Bitcoin and learning about Austrian economics, it's really reshaped the way I think about money. It's taught me the value in delaying gratification and saving for the future, and not just impulsively buying things that give me a little.
Leslie's making an AI version of himself walking. It's 20 and snowing here, Jan. Woohoo. Damn. Yeah, I don't miss that, man. It's like, is that like no what the hell is that? Did that invite cost you anything? Gleitzen, hi, Kramer. Government bot. Yeah, he's got a good channel though. He really does. He really does. Don't ask me to read things, please, guys. I used to hate when my teacher called on me to read something. I'm like, oh, it's like Jerry. I was like, shit. Anyways, let's do a quick spin, guys. We're block 391. Let's see if we can win this one. Smiling faces. Fanny Packer. Fanny got 420, man. Congratulations. Government bot. The AI version has better flow. Yes. Imagine if this guy was watching this live. No, right? Oh, why, Sen? You know, I guess Gisendite? Is that a German word, sir? I can barely speak English. You want me to speak German? Come on, man. Let's watch a little bit of Backpackers video today. He just made one. Let's check this out for a minute.
What's up, everybody? BTC Backpack here, again, with another video for you wonderful people. It's a weird day today. The weather's nice, but it's like still has a chill to it, but it's sunny out. The field behind us is looking amazing, and we're getting ready for that springtime here. We've been playing in the garden.
Gesundheit. Oh, is that how you even spell it? Gesundheit. Okay. AKA bless you. What? No mic check? He did. I already watched that part. When was your last colonoscopy, Jerry? Oh wow. What kind of question was that, Jenny? Gesundheit. It's like the German bless you after someone sneezes. It translates to health. I've never had one, Jenny, but I did do something. You can't hear it, Gray? Oh, you can say that. Oh, you can say that again. Yep, Jerry's definitely not a. No, I've never gotten a colonoscopy, but there's ways you can check that without doing it now, they said. But I did get a check and I'm fine right now. Gesundheit, it's like the German bless you after someone sneezes. It translates to health. Yep. Cologuard.
Doing the fun work, the proof of work, but we're going to get into it. Most people are trapped in a cycle of high inflation and low nutrient level. It's time to break the industrial cycle and get back to the truth of work, guys. Backpacker, what are you talking about again? Man, talking about corporations, I'm talking about health, life, Bitcoin. Okay, we got to reclaim our sovereignty. Now, we know this within Bitcoin, but we're going to be talking a little bit about the food system, the conglomerates, corporations.
All right, there it is. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him because I don't want to take his views. Sin said, nerds. There's the video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my boy. Backpacker. Trent just dropped a video for our channel. The South Dakota tax hack every American expat needs to know. Let's check this out for a second. about Thailand and being an expat and going over there as Americans?
I think it's amazing. I think this is what I think. This is actually what we're gonna do. I mentioned it in some of my personal videos, so it's out there. But we're gonna keep our residency in the United States, in particular the state we live in, for like residency. We'll keep our our citizenship and then our residency, and then the goal is in the next 2 years that we go over for probably we were thinking about 6 months at a time. And basically coming here, working, going there, doing 6 months, kind of like a snowbird, what you would call it thing.
When I first pulled this up, I was like this on the thing, and I'm like, where the hell am I at? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, there I am. Anyways, make sure you guys go subscribe to the Truth to Work podcast. New episode out. So make sure you check that out. Jenny said good night. All right, Jenny. Damn. No kiss, nothing, huh, Jenny? All right. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you very much. LOL fooled me too. I'm like, yeah, when I came to the screen, I was like, where the fuck am I at? You guys' banner image always makes me feel like 3 dudes showing up at my door to collect 3 different passports. Oh, let me see that. That's so funny, man. That is so funny. Especially Trent and Backpacker. Listen, man, you got me, Trent. You got me a little bit too much gray in my beard there, man. Like, come on, bro. Fool me too. Have a great night. We love you, man. Sid, pink notice, gang. Yes, Sid. That's so funny, man. That is so funny. Team run my meat. Team run me my money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to talk about something very interesting today that I saw from our boy from the Green Candle. I know you guys don't like him too much, but he made a pretty good video. He said Trump quietly made Bitcoin the best asset in America. Love you, Jen. We do love you, Jenny. LOL, Gemini is hard enough to work with as it is, then to be picky about it. Gray hairs. LOL. I know, Sam. I'm just teasing. And he says Trump quietly made Bitcoin the best asset in America. This is what he says from Green Candle. So let's see what he's got to say.
Do you hate paying income tax on every dollar you've earned? What if that doesn't matter anymore? Because Trump is quietly rewriting how money works in America. And whether he meant to or not, he's turned Bitcoin into the single best asset in the country. There are 5 pieces of this tax plan that independently make Bitcoin more valuable. And when you see how they all connect, you'll realize this isn't a coincidence, it's math. I'm going to show you the 5 pieces, the math behind each one, and why Bitcoiners are going to be on the right side of the biggest financial shift in decades. Let's start with the most obvious part of Trump's tax plan, tariffs. During his State of the Union in February, Trump said tariffs could, and I'm quoting here, replace the modern day system of income tax. That's a massive statement. But let's look at what tariffs actually do to your money. When government puts a 20% tariff on imported goods, that 20% doesn't come out of China's pocket. It comes out of yours. The importer pays the tariff, raises the price, and you pay more at the register. That's not my opinion. That's how tariffs work.
Well, actually, not exactly like that. It depends on if the vendor passes the fees on to the customer. It will happen, but there's places that just eat the fee or eat the tariff. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to lose their customers.
The government has admitted this. Now, here's the math. In 2025, the U.S. collected $264 billion from tariffs. Meanwhile, individual income taxes brought in $2.66 trillion. That's 51% of all Federal Reserve revenue. Tariffs covered only about 5%. So when Trump says that tariffs will cover income tax, the math says that he needs a 10x tariff revenue to even.
Okay, dude. You know how Trump is. Trump just says that. He says things. Of course, the tariffs have just started off. Of course, they're not going to take all the income tax revenue all at once, sir. See, I'm trying to give this guy some credit here, but he's like, oh, he's only doing 5%. They need a 10x. And blah, blah. Okay, bro. Clearly, he's only been in office for a year and some change, so it's going to take a while to do that. That would take a couple decades probably to get enough tariffs in. And now with the freaking Supreme Court justice hating on Trump, probably won't get done. Sweet baby Jesus, George, that's crazy. It was 80 degrees here, -20. I know, right? I wish Kite would eat the tariff. I know. Yeah, I heard about that too, bro. I heard. It's crazy, man.
Even come close. And economists say even at revenue maximizing at 40%, tariffs would raise less than 1/5 of what all income taxes brought in. So what happens when you raise tariffs but you can't replace income tax? Two things. First, price goes up. Everything imported costs more. That's groceries, electronics, cars, and clothing. That's inflation.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. I mean, if he's going to do, and now if anybody needs to use an AI video, it'd probably be this young man, because he just looks down at the script too much, man. I know it takes him forever to edit this. The cold is good for information sharing. That's what I'm holding on to. Haha. I know, right? And burning calories, my gosh.
And second, there's a revenue gap. The money has to come from somewhere. And that's where piece number 2 comes in, because Trump isn't just raising tariffs, he's cutting taxes. In July 2025, Trump signed the One Big Beautiful Bill. It made permanent most of the tax cuts.
Dude kind of looks like a Timu Odell mixed with American Huddle. I'm never going to get that out of my head now. Oh my God, he does.
That's from 2017. Eliminated taxes on tips and overtime, and expanded several deductions. By every measure, this is a win for most Americans to keep more of their paycheck. But here's the other side of the coin. According to the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, the One Big Beautiful Bill adds $4.2 trillion to the national debt through 2034. Let me say that again, $4.2 trillion over the next 10 years. And that's accounting for any economic growth that the tax cuts might generate. Now,
this is true. It does do that. Wow, this poor kid, you guys are so mean. American Huddle. Sin facts. Yeah, he's right about that. What he's trying to do here as a Bitcoiner, he's trying to say Trump is good, but he's not that good, because I'm a Bitcoiner and I can't give him any credit. But what he's failing to realize is, yeah, we are adding to the debt because, again, we have to spend. But he tried to cut some of the spending, and he's also raising revenue as well. So there's nuances to everything. And Trump has raised revenue, and he's closed the gap between the spending and the, objectively speaking, between the spending and the revenue, the revenue and the spending.
Now combine this with piece 1, tariffs that are supposed to bring in more revenue, but they can't replace income tax, and tax cuts meaning less revenue comes in. So the government is collecting less money while prices go up. Where does this difference get made up? That's a question that's nobody's asking. But the answer is the most important part of this video, because piece number 3 is where the math gets scary for every dollar and really good for Bitcoin. When the government spends more than it collects, it borrows the difference. That's called the deficit. And right now, the United States is running a $1.9 trillion deficit per year.
Actually, that's wrong. Did he say 1.9 trillion deficit?
And right now, the United States is running a $1.9 trillion deficit per year.
Yeah, well, actually, according to the debt clock, which we see every night, like I said, Trump has actually closed down the spending. He slowed down spending. Now we're spending still. Okay, we still are spending, but at a slower rate than we used to. Okay, just like we have inflation, but our inflation rate is going slower. We're stealing people's purchasing power slower. But he has raised the federal tax revenue, the revenues in general, to 5.4, and then 7.1. So that's not 1.9, sir. That's like 1.7, and it used to be over 2. So he has increased it by a few hundred million. When was this made? Dude is way off. I know. Jor, if you're cold plunging, yes. If you're cold plunging, yes. Sin, boom. Yeah. So I don't want to be the actually guy here, but actually, that's not fully correct.
That's the CBO's projection for the fiscal year of
But yeah, this is his newest video. He made this video today.
2026. and they project it will grow to $3.1 trillion by the year 2036. The national debt just crossed $39 trillion this week. That's not a projection, that just happened. And the CBO projects it's going to get to $56 trillion by 2036. Now, here's what most people miss.
Well, it'll get to 56 trillion quicker if the Democrats are in office. Now, it'll get to 56 trillion no matter what. 80 trillion, 7, it doesn't matter. But I believe if the Democrats are in, not only will our revenues go down, but we'll be borrowing and we'll be spending way more if the Democrats take power and control back.
It's not just the debt itself, it's the interest on the debt. The United States is now paying over $1 trillion just on interest. That's not even paying down the debt. That's literally just the interest payments. That's more than the entire defense budget, more than Medicare, and it's growing faster than any line item on the federal budget. By 2036,
What's he signing? What bills he signed? I saw something. I put something on Noster today. What exactly bills you referring to, sir? Sure.
interest payments are projected to be $2.1 trillion per year. So think about what's happening. Tariffs raise prices, but don't replace income tax revenue. Tax cuts reduce revenue further. The gap gets filled with debt. And the debt itself is now so expensive to maintain that it requires even more borrowing just to pay the interest. It's a cycle, and it only moves in one direction. But piece number 4 is where this cycle turns into something you can actually feel in your bank account. Because there's only one way to keep this machine running. When the government can't collect enough in taxes and can't borrow enough to cheaply pay the gap, there's one tool left. Print more money, expand the money supply, and they're already doing it. In February 2020, right before COVID, the M2 money supply in the United States was just at $15.4 trillion. Today, it sits at $22.4 trillion. That's a 45% increase in the number of dollars in just 6 years. Now, here's what that means for you. When there are more dollars that are chasing the same amount of goods, each dollar buys less. That's inflation, but it's bigger than prices just going up. It's your purchasing power permanently being destroyed. $1 in 1971 is now worth 13 cents today. The dollar has lost 87% of its purchasing power since we went off the gold standard. And here's the thing, the Trump tax plan accelerates this. The tariffs push prices higher. Tax cuts reduce revenue. The deficit grows. The debt grows. And the only way to keep all of this going is to expand the money supply. More dollars, less purchasing power. Every year, guaranteed like clockwork. Now, this isn't unique to Trump. Every administration does this. Literally every one for the past 50 years has expanded the money supply. But what Trump's tax plan does accelerates the timeline. The one big beautiful bill alone adds $4.2 trillion in debt alone. That debt has to be financed. And financing it means creating more dollars. So if you're holding cash, if you're holding bonds, if you're holding an asset denominated in dollars, your purchasing power is being diluted quietly every single day. Now, before I show you piece number 5 and why this leads all to one specific asset, if you're listening to all this, things are about to accelerate. So don't sell your Bitcoin. Salt lending lets you borrow against that and unlock. Piece 1, the tariffs make everything together. Piece 1, the tariffs make everything more expensive. Piece 2, tax cuts reduce government revenue. Piece 3, the gap gets filled with debt. Piece 4, the debt gets monetized by printing more dollars and destroying your purchasing power. Every single one of those pieces has the same effect. More dollars, each one worth less than the day before. Every asset in America is now affected by this. Stocks go up in nominal terms, but a lot of that is just the dollar going down. Real estate goes up, but that's partially because dollars used to measure it are worth less. Gold goes up because it's a fixed supply asset in a world of infinite money printing. But there's one asset that does what gold does, but better. One asset with a permanent fixed supply. Not adjustable, not influenced by a central bank, not printable, 21 million forever. And that's...
I wonder what that is. What is he going to say, guys? What's he talking about? What is he talking about?
Forever. And that's Bitcoin. Since 2020, Bitcoin is up over 890%. Gold is up 220%. The S&P 500 is up 105%. Real estate is also up 51%. And the gap only gets wider the further back you go. That's not because of hype, that is math. When the money supply expands 45% in 6 years, the assets with fixed supply absorb that liquidity. Bitcoin supply is the most fixed supply of any asset in human history. 21 million coins, that's it. No government can change it. No central bank can print more. No executive order can expand it. Every piece of Trump's tax plan, whether he intended to or not, accelerates the dollar devaluation. And every dollar that gets devalued makes Bitcoin's fixed supply more valuable. Not because Bitcoin is magic, because the math on every other option is broken. Run the numbers yourself. Check out the sources in the description and subscribe to the channel if you really enjoyed this breakdown.
That actually wasn't a bad video. Pepe, what's up, my boy? Joy, I can't click on that link. Let me see if I can find that on X. Trump signs bills. Let's see. Maybe you can send it in which color? In oh, here it is. Breaking news: the Trump takeover continues as it is announced that he will become the first president in American history to have his signature on every denomination dollar bill. Almost makes you think he doesn't plan on leaving. Wow. By the way, Trump had his first cabinet meeting today since the war started. President Trump says he swapped the White House $1,000 ballpoint pen for cheaper Sharpies when signing bills. Huh. Trump is the man, bro. Will appear on U.S. dollar bills, a first for a sitting president, Trump announces. Wow. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. New Treasury dollar? Just saying, man, don't doubt the guy, man. Just give him some time. Sean Pepe, what's up? Knowing what we know about the dollar, it's like autographing toilet paper. True. You can click it on Bumble. Oh, can you? Okay. Yes, you can. Treasury, I'm going to read this just in case you guys can't see it. Sorry, I had it on mute. Treasury to put Trump's signature on dollar bills. U.S. Treasury Department announced President Donald Trump's signature will appear on all future U.S. paper currency. It's the first time such a gesture has been made for a sitting president. Under President Trump's leadership, we are on a path toward unprecedented economic growth, lasting dollar dominance, and fiscal strength and stability, Scott Bessent says, Treasury Secretary. Bessent suggested there was no more powerful way to recognize Trump's achievements than U.S. bills bearing his name. Treasury also recently announced it will issue a $1 Trump coin as well as a 24-karat gold commemorative coin with its portrait. Neither have approval from the Citizens Coinage Advisory Council, a nonpartisan group created to advise the Treasury on coin design. Damn, you just gave me you gave me some breaking news. Jor, I did not know that, brother. Almost like it's a new dollar. His signature, I think, on the USD. Almost like a new dollar. Wonder what it will be backed by. I have no idea, son. Orange man, dollar. It would collapse every other currency on the planet. Strategy nationalizing loading, perhaps. Maybe. That's why he won't back it with gold. Other countries have lots of gold. I think 1990 wants its B rollback. Don't bet against it. They might also have Satoshi wallet. 1776 coin too. Whoa. Yes. Everyone is going to want his autograph now. For real. I'll tell you, if I went to school with Trump, we'd have kick his arrogant ass all over the place. Just saying, man can say some crazy ass shit. First time in history. I'm sure it's nothing, right? At the rate Sailor's buying right now, trying to get to 1 milli, and now so many treasury companies selling. Looking at you, Mara. I don't think a nationalized MSTR is far fetched. I don't think so either, brother. I think that might be the plan. Trump is the man. I support my commander in chief. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. And I think this Iran thing is going to be over soon, hopefully. Hopefully. So let's see where we're at. Let's do a couple spins here. 391 went to Fanny. Let's see who can win 392. Oh, next 3 blocks belong to somebody. Let's see. Next 3 blocks belong to Sharon. $392, $393, $394. It's $12.60 for you, Sharon. Congratulations, sweetheart. They will nationalize it for the sake of national security, software theory loading. True. Congrats, Sharon. Gang, Sharon. Woohoo, Sharon. Absolutely. And those blocks didn't even come out yet, so you're good. Sharon twin. Yes. Let's see what's going on over here, because I had something pulled up here, and let me stand up for a second, guys, because I got to stretch my legs out. Play a quick Coinbase commercial. Hold on one second.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Sin plus R Lee Toast. You see the quarters, half dollars, and the penny all for 250-year birthday, too. Yeah, I heard about that. So why do you guys think Bitcoin's price went down today? I asked Grok about it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Fanny. I see it, Fanny, but I don't know what that is. What is that, Fanny? Is that from our group or something else? You got to give me some context, Fanny. I don't know what that is. It's from Signal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't click on that shit either. I wouldn't click on it either, man. Because the VIX went up and then yen went down. Oh, okay. It dipped so Sailor can buy more to add to his Monday morning orange dot post. Probably. He's got a lot of those dots too. A lot of them. Oh my goodness. My guess is that they announced a new treasury dollar backed by Bitcoin on July 1st, 2026. Well, I think that would make the price go up, wouldn't it? I wish that was true. Book market. Hey man. You talking about dreams coming true, bro. I would freaking love that, man. Love that. What did Grok say? Grok said current price as of March 26 data. Bitcoin is trading in with intraday swings been volatile, but generally in a corrective phase. Why it's down low right now? Bitcoin is off roughly 20% year to date and well below its all-time high. Analysis point to the classic post-halving bear. Okay. Geopolitical risk, off sentiment from the Iran war, oil, inflation fears, Strait of Hormuz disruptions, macro headwinds, persistent inflation worries, just some generic shit. It's not a total crash. Yeah, it's just talking some generic shit. So I don't know. No, you wouldn't. You'd be sad you can't buy cheap sats. Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would be sad. I wouldn't be sad. A generalized response, bad. Yeah, just generalized. And I got the paid one too, man. Fanny, I sent a request for you in Signal. I can't get in my old account. Grok, that was a whole lot of words simply to say I don't know. Exactly, bro. Yeah, a lot of word salad there, Sid. Yeah, I need to upgrade my my AI, man, because I'm not really that good with AI, but I do pay the $30 for Grok. Grok does help me with some stuff, but what do you guys think? What do you think's the best? Cindy's O'Bear, what do you guys think the best AI is? If you had to guess. Airport meltdown goes viral. Man smashes his own stuff while screaming fascism at ICE. This is your mind on MSDNC, guys.
Together through the storm, everybody, come take my hand. This world will take together through the storm. And I can't stop living this way. I'm coming out of my cage. Together.
Wow. He was screaming at ICE, I guess. Install your own AI on your Start 9 and sandbox it. Oh, wow. I used the big 4. OpenClaw. Okay. Joshua has been playing chess since 1983. LOL, Gray Jerry isn't ready for OpenClaw. What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? Bring back mental institutions, please. Yeah, who do you think he votes for, guys? Who do you think he votes for? If you had to guess. God, these people are fucking insane, man. That's at the airport because he saw ICE at the airport, so he lost his mind. Absolutely lost his mind, man. Did we see this one already? Is this new? Crypto Bane on there is predicting. Yeah, I think we've seen that one. Huh, look at this. This girl says Bitcoin doesn't exist.
People think of Bitcoin like they think of it. Critics say you can't see Bitcoin. You can't hold it. So how can it be real? But they're pointing out one of Bitcoin's most important properties. It doesn't exist. And that's precisely why you can own it. People think of Bitcoin like they think of dollars. They picture a pile of paper. But if you go back to Satoshi's white paper, other than the title, the word Bitcoin doesn't appear anywhere in the 9 pages. If you look at its actual code, there's no object called Bitcoin. What you actually see are 2.1 quadrillion indivisible units called Satoshis. Use the term Bitcoin or sats for convenience. So what is Bitcoin? So that never existed before appears.
I thought that was a girl, man. I swear to God, I thought it was a girl.
For each new transaction. This is the part that a lot of critics miss. If I send you 10,000 Satoshis, the Satoshis that you receive are not the same Satoshis that I owned prior to the transfer. To clarify this, let me use a little analogy in real estate. Imagine your local property records department in your county. The current assessor's map tells you who has title to which property in your county. Well, in the Bitcoin network, that assessor's map is called the UTXO set. It tells you who owns property right now, this second. It's the live state of ownership. So anyone can see who owns what property on this map. I know that UTXO sounds like a weird term, unspent transaction output, but you can think of real estate property as an unspent transaction. If someone owns real estate, if they haven't sold it, it's unspent. But
No, I thought when I clicked on this video, I thought it was a left. Because when I just clicked on it, when it says Bitcoin doesn't exist, I thought it was some left-wing lady, white liberal freak. That's all it was. I'm familiar with him, yeah.
it will be spent sometime in the future when they go to sell their house. Then they are spending that to someone else. But in the meantime, you as an owner hold the keys to your property on that map. In other words, your real estate portfolio doesn't actually hold the physical real estate. It holds the fees. It holds the keys to your property. Your property doesn't move. And Bitcoin is similar. Your Bitcoin wallet doesn't hold any Bitcoin. It holds the keys to the Bitcoin that are listed on that UTXO set, on that big assessor's map. So if you want to go back in history and see who owned your real estate before you and who owned it before them, you have to go into the city's back archival room. That's where all the records are held, and you can go back all the way in time to when the land grant started and the first person had ownership. Well, in Bitcoin, this back archival room is called the time chain or the blockchain. The balance on the UTXO set, this big assessor's map, is updated constantly because of this back archival room, the time chain. Every time.
This is a dope video. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Copy link. I want you guys to go check that out. This is a good video. Damn, I thought I was gonna watch some lefty hating on Bitcoin, man. Some white liberal lady. There it is, guys. Go check that out. All right, guys, we're at the end of the show. So let's tally up the MVB wheel. You guys know the MVB wheel, right? Oh, he's wrong, Gray? Was he wrong? Let me watch them sats through lightning a couple times, and I'll bust his theory. I know that's right, bro. All right, let's do the math here, and then we're going to give away some sats. Thank you guys so much for donating. I appreciate that. So let's add it up here. Gray Motion is going to be on here 8 times. 7,765 plus Fanny, 6969 plus 6824 plus another 6824 plus Trade A 555 plus Spaceman 2468 plus Diesel Sin 1972 equals 38,377 so far. I have to qualify as the most vanishing player. I have to qualify as the most vanishing player. All right, Gray. Let me put you up here. Gray Motion 8 times. Copy. 2. Thank you, Gray, so much, man, for those big donations, bro. I appreciate you, man. You're carrying this show right now, man, for real. All you guys, man. 4. 8. Thank you, sir. And then Fanny's going to go on here 7 times with her 6969. Paste. 2. 4. By the time I'm done with this, if nobody else wants to get on the wheel, on the MBB wheel, I'm just going to go ahead and spin it. Fanny's got 6, 7. Maddie and Coco. put you guys on here. 14 times together. Two, 4, 8, 16. Take 2 off and I make it 14. There we go. All right, something just happened on strike. Oh, Trent sent in 8,000. Trent, thank you, sir. Trent is number 1 on the list. Trent, thanks, bro. Trent, 8,000. Copy. To do my math again. That's no biggie. Copy. Ace 4. Copy. The pot's even bigger now, guys. 8. Thanks, Trent. Do that math. 38,377 plus 8,000 equals 46,377. Before I do the 25%, which I'm not going to do yet, just in case somebody else comes in. Let me get this ball rolling. Manny and Coco. Trade A gets 6 times. Thank you, Trade A. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spaceman, I'll give you 3. Boom. And then the man, Sin Diesel. You get 2 up there. All right, there we go. It's a nice looking wheel. All right, guys. Are we ready? It looks like we are. All right, so I'm going to add it up. 46,377 times 0.25 equals 11,594 sats to the winner. Paid out right now. Are we ready? All right. I'm going to shuffle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. All right. Make sure I ain't miss nothing on speed. All right. Without further ado, let's spin it. Let's see who can win it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. I can't run because I ain't got no pants on. Maddie. Maddie is the winner. Look at that. Wow. The MVP wheel goes to Maddie. And she's probably not even here, but she contributed. So let me send that to her. Congratulations, Maddie. Send. Most valuable Bitcoiner MVP. Congratulations, ma'am. Look at that. Coming in and doubling her money. next. 11,594. 594. There you go, Maddie. Boom. Nice. Congratulations, Maddie. Maddie the baddie. Don't call it a comeback. She's been here for years. Good games, Maddie. Got to check out. Have a great night, day, folks. No doubt. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Really do. Good night, Greg Bean. And as we know, this is why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. The system we're in is FUCKE'd. I think we know what that means, guys. But we can fix it. Right? Best comeback I ever heard from Jimmy Carr was when he babbled on for a bit and then says to the heckler, if you want my comeback, you'll have to scrape it off your mom's. Wow. Damn. Wow, that's a comeback, bro. Wow. That's brutal right there. But anyways, guys, we know the system is broken. Trump signing dollar bills. You got homeboy from Green Candle saying that we can do our thing, Sid. And we're here for it, man. And as we wait for the world to catch up to the new system that we're headed towards, we're just going to keep on stacking this scarce, uninflatable, portable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable and supply, decentralized, and unconfiscatable money that will not only break this system, it'll pay off the national debt, stop inflation, and make sure that this country is great again when we fix the money, not by signing dollar bills, but putting this money on the balance sheet will fix the world. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. See you guys tomorrow for VATSAP Friday, all right? Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you so much for the love and support, all right? You guys have a great night. Work your ass off tomorrow. Rinse and repeat. Teach and tell everybody what's going on, all right? You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.